Good evening, my friends, and welcome to your craft cottage. My name is Giselle. I live in Western Massachusetts, where the weather was too cold for me today. It was in the 60s, I think, but we didn't have much sunshine. It was a little bit chilly, and right at the moment, I just went outside a few minutes ago, and I was freezing. Definitely. So when you come on, if you don't see that little red light button right up there, then you're catching me on replay. So if you wouldn't mind commenting #replay, that lets me know you were here and allows me to say thank you. And also, if you're new watching on replay, I would love it if you told me that you were new so I can welcome you, and hopefully you'll hit that follow button. But more importantly, when you come on, if you could please sprinkle me out or open the cottage door, send all that love out there and gather it back with a bunch of your friends, family, co-workers. But you got to close the door quick tonight because it's chilly out there. It's definitely chilly. Let me make sure my volume is down here. I'm going to sprinkle myself out while I'm waiting for a whole bunch of friends to come in. And so come on in, tell me what you did today, if you don't mind sharing. Let me know how your weather is, if you guys are warm or if you're freezing like I am. And yeah, tell me what's going on this week. Tell me if you got anything fun happening during the week. I've got a busy next couple weeks. Definitely, including the weekends. I'm going to be a busy girl. I got to get my crafting brain really kicked into high gear because I am going to take off, I think, Wednesday and Thursday this week. Thursday, definitely, without a doubt, because I have a doctor's checkup and it's in another town, so no way. Well, I won't be able to make it. Well, I could probably, if I pushed it, make it back to do a live, but I'm not going to push myself on that one. And then I think because we're running out of time with the weather, so that's why I think I'm going to also take Wednesday off so that I can get some stuff done. We did decide to go with what you guys agreed on with me. Black for the railings on our deck. So we picked that up today. We picked up a gallon of, we are going with a semi-transparent. So it's not like going to be a real solid black. It's basically going to be like a tint on the wood. So, and I think, and if, the nice thing with the semi-transparent is if you want it darker, then you can just give it more coats and it'll darken it up. So because we're going to have some good weather on Wednesday, I have not even gotten the painting done on the cottage that I've been trying to get done all summer. So I got a lot to do. So let's see who's here. Hi, Peggy. How are you feeling, my friend? I hope you're feeling better today. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Robin. How's my friend doing? There's my beautiful Jean. Nice and warm in South Carolina, Jan. Will you send me up some of that warm weather? Thanks, Jean and Cindy, for sprinkling, my friends. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Cheryl. How are you tonight? Hey, honey. How are you? Did you decide to pack it in and go inside where it's a little warmer? It's chilly out. Thank you, Jerry, for sprinkling. Hi, Lisa. How are you, my sweet friend? Thanks for sprinkling, Peggy and Robin. Thank you so much. There's my sweet Beverly. How are you? I did have a good day today. Oh, getting ready for those fall. I know. I was thinking of that today, that as much as I want to not admit that fall is coming, I do have to change out my decorations. Thank you, Beverly. Hi, Roger. I'm doing well. How are you, my friend? Hi, Claudette. Thank you so much. Well, Miss Susie, how are you? Mwah. There's my sweet, sweet bestie on here with me tonight. Hi, Joan. How are you, my dear friend? 72. That sounds like a nice temperature. Oh, nice. Outside by a fire. Awesome. Hey, neighbor, how are you? No, we didn't. Did you get any damage? Boy, I'll have to tell everybody about that in a minute. Hi, Misty. How are you, my friend? Thanks for being here and thank you for sprinkling. There's my sweet Susie. I'm good, Misty. Thank you so much for asking. Olive Garden was amazing. It always is. Oh, good, Peggy. I'm glad. Yes, it was awesome spending the day together. I really enjoyed that visit. But boy, I'll tell you, I'm glad I went home when I did because, boy, I was really, even on the way home, glad it was nice and bright and sunny that day because my left eye, I was really struggling with it. Hey, Deb, how are you? No, we didn't get any bad weather. Jan, Olive Garden was amazing. Thank you for sprinkling. Olive Garden, we're really easy to please there. We decided to have a cocktail, which Jeffrey and I hardly ever do, but you know, we don't go for any of the real strong stuff. I forget the name of the one we had, but it was vodka and blue curacao and pineapple juice. It was really good. It tasted more like pineapple juice than anything. Hi, Lady T. How are you? Thanks for being here. And thank you, Lady T, for sprinkling. We always get the same thing to eat. We always have the seafood Alfredo, which is always amazing. Thank you, Lady T. They put in, hi, Martine. How are you? They put shrimp and scallops in it, and they're always so tender. I did notice, so when I mentioned this to Jeffrey, that the portions are not as big as you used to get. But, of course, the price is higher. Yes, we were able to go. We did. We had a nice time. And Mr. Jeffrey was so sweet and let me go and do a little shopping at Hobby Lobby. Hey, Bex, how are you? He even gave me his credit card to use. So I tried to keep it under control. And I think he'll probably say I didn't, but I did. I really did control myself because they have so much. I like to grab things that I can't find around here, things that are a lot different than what I see here. So I did get a couple surfaces. I got some lace, and I got a few picks. What else did I get? I got some wooden words because I could never find any of those around here. I did get some cording and a few just little things, but the two surfaces that I got there before that I really loved, I grabbed one of each of those again. Oh, and I got some baby's breath because they have that real wispy, nice kind. So, hi, Susan. I am good. Thank you. I did get some awesome stuff. So you guys will be I've already put it all away. So hi, Risha, but you guys will be seeing it as we go. So Jason, to answer your question, hi, Martha. We had a storm with a little bit of thunder and lightning, but nothing bad. But I just got done watching a video of Worcester, Mass, it's a couple hours from me, but still, really bad tornado. Oh my gosh, I saw a video of it. I couldn't believe the size of this tornado because we don't get tornadoes like that very often at all in Massachusetts. And I don't know. I don't think Jeffrey's seen it. Hi, Patty. I saved it for you, honey, if you're still here, so that I can show it to you. But Jason, I hope that I didn't hear anything bad in Springfield, but I did hear that Holyoke had a tornado. So yes, you can ask him. We'll see what he says. I think I was, but you know. All right, so here's what we're going to do tonight. Here's what we're going to do. I've had this for a while. Yes. There you go. Well, you know, when I say, you know, he gave me his card, I mean, you know, I could easily spend $500 or more in Hobby Lobby, easily. But I spent like a fifth of that. So, and you know, it adds up fast. It adds up really fast. And I was really careful about getting stuff that was on sale and But I got a, you know, a good sized bag full for my $100. So, you know, I was okay with that. So anyway, I've had this for a while and it's a little grungy. It's got one little corner is bent here. And I tried to, hi Wanda, I tried to unbend it, but I didn't want to really wreck it. And you're not even going to see this by the time we're done with it. This was one of my dumpster diving hauls. I had gotten 2 of these and I did one last year for Christmas, I believe. I'm pretty sure I did it for Christmas last year. Hi Ruth, how are you? And I hung on to this one. I was going to do it, maybe I did it for fall-ish. I can't remember. But I was going to save it for Christmas, but I have another one that I want to do for Christmas. So I thought, why not do this one for the fall? Now, I was testing, you can see inside of there, I was testing out 2 different colors. So I've got, it's definitely going to be dark black because I'm doing it for fall, not Halloween, but fall, but I think the black will be really pretty. I have this obsidian, which is a metallic, and it's it's like a grayish, well, I don't know if you can really see that in there, but it's like a grayish black. It's really pretty. And then I have just a plain old, well, they call it charcoal black. But after painting those on here, I think I really like the obsidian. I really like, I think the way that, I don't know. The black is nice. I probably should have caught it in the light, but I think I'm going to go with that obsidian. I think I really do like this one a little bit better, so I think I'm going to go with that one. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a whirl. So let me get a little cup out here. And then, so we're going to paint this first. We'll get a coat of paint on this. Ouch. You don't want to touch the tip of your glue gun when it's on. I'll get a coat of paint on it first. And then what we're going to do, because it does have, I like Sunday nights because I don't have to worry about time. It does have glass inserts. So I took those out, got them all washed up. One of the pieces of glass has a chip out of the corner, but you can't even see it. Once it's in place, you don't even know that there's a chip there. So what we're going to do with those is we are going to use this Cozy Fall Farmhouse transfers from Essential Stencil, and we're going to put those on the glass. So I think that's going to be pretty. And then we're going to decorate the top up here with some florals and all the things. Hi, LaFawn. How are you, my friend? So I think it's going to be really pretty. So now we can chit chat while I'm getting this painted. So when you come in, if you don't mind sprinkling me out, I would really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get a bunch of people in here tonight. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's fine. You touch it and you move really quick, so it doesn't really hurt. Jeffrey and I, what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Jeffrey and I had corn on the cob. We have been so busy, and of course, we only really eat together on the weekends because he works nights. We've not had any corn this year, and here we are in September. So we went, hi Trace. We have a local farm just up the road from us, like maybe 3 miles up the road between here and there. And I like to support the locals if I can. And oh my gosh, they had some awesome stuff in there. You did, LGS? Okay, so I did do it for Christmas last year. Thank you. I knew I sold it, so you have a party light lantern. Awesome. All right, I couldn't see the cup. Pork roast, potatoes, and corn. I love pork roast. I love pork roast. Oh, yummy, yummy. Especially when you really like burn the fat on the top. Thank you, Trace. when you burn that fat on the top. Oh, with all the hi Cheryl, with all the yumminess and, you know, the spices in there. Oh, you're going to have chili. Oh, don't say chili. Then you'll get Jeffrey wanting chili. All right, I'm going to start by painting. Let's get the bottom painted. Get that out of the way, because I like my pieces to be totally finished. That sounds really good. So anyway, what is the name of that? The farm? It's Fort Hill. It's on Fort Hill Road, and it's called Fort Hill Farm. Yep, it's right off, Trace, it's right off of West Street. If you take a right out of Tor Court there and just go up, maybe a good mile or more, you'll see it on the left, Fort Hill, and it's right up that road, right on that road on the left. It's a nice farm, and I like to support local farms like that. But we stopped and got some corn, and it was great because Jeffrey likes the white corn, and I like the yellow, either the yellow or the butter and sugar. So I got split it. We each got 3 ears, so I got a couple of the butter and sugar and one of the yellow, and it was delicious, and Jeffrey said his was too. But I couldn't believe that we hadn't had corn yet this year. But can't say that anymore, because we have now. So, but we had a great, hi Barbara, how are you, my sweet friend Barb? We actually even got free dessert, but this was kind of funny. The guy said, we told him we were there. Yep, that's right, Fort Hill. You got it, Trace. We told our waiter that we were there celebrating our anniversary, and he said, oh, if it's your anniversary, you get free dessert. So I was like, oh, okay. It was, Trace, yes, it was. It wasn't mushy. It had a little bit of a, yeah, it was delicious. It was really good. Yeah, I don't like it when it's mushy. Hi, Ginger. How are you, my friend? How's your daughter doing, Ginger? I haven't asked you in a while. I hope she's doing well. So, anyway, when we were getting ready to leave, you've had it coming out your ears. That's a good one. Bread and butter. Yeah, I've heard it called bread and butter too. Steak and potatoes. Oh, I missed the other thing. And breadsticks. Oh, yeah, the breadsticks at Olive Garden. Oh, my gosh, those are to die for. And their salad was really good this time. Last time we were there, the salad was a little on the dry side. Hi, Barbara. Thank you, my sweet friend. But anyway, so he... oh, my sweet Jean. Mwah, thank you so much, sweetie, for those stars. Oh, look at that. My heart's worked good tonight. Thanks, Misty. So, Jeffrey ordered what he wanted, and I said to him, because I wasn't going to eat dessert, we were bringing it home, and I said, well, get what you want. And the guy said, oh, you only get one. I thought, well, that's cheap. It's both our anniversaries, but you only get one free dessert. But that's all right. We weren't going to look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Hi, Janice. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. That was funny, but he's like, spoke right up. He's like, no, you only get one. It's like, whatever. All right, I'm going to do up in the inside here first. I'm going to try to get this painted as quick as I can, but... because I know it's not a lot of fun watching painting, but we got to do what we got to do, right? Because if I painted this ahead of time, there wouldn't have been much to watch for crafting. That's for sure. But I didn't mention that I put a coat of bonding gloss on this. That's why it's white, because it was black and it was a little rusty crusty. So I did put a coat of bonding gloss, and I did that yesterday. so that it would have a good 24 hours, because they say that it works a lot better if you let it sit for 24 hours. So I did do it yesterday. Hey, Carol Ruth, how are you? And Roxanne is here. I didn't see Roxanne, but hello, Roxanne. I swear that Facebook, I don't know that they filter comments, because a lot of times I'll see people saying hi to someone and I don't see that person. I don't know what in the world is up with that. So we may only need, if we get lucky, we might only need one coat of this, but we'll see. How is Miss Carol Ruth? How are you, my friend? Who wasn't feeling good? I see you asking somebody how are they were feeling. Barbara, how are you feeling, Barbara? Have you not, I know that, oh, that's right, Barbara. I'm so sorry, sweet friend. I forgot that. You were sick too. You had something going on. I hope you don't have that darn old COVID either. I hope. Boy, it's already going around. It's too early in the season for this nonsense. A lot of nooks and crannies to this, but it's going to be really pretty, I think, when it's done. You're doing our, oh, Carol Ruth, were you not feeling good, my friend? How's your mama doing, too? I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm going to say some prayers for you. How is your mama? Hi, Pam. Is your mom, I know you said that, I heard you say you were moving her to rehab. So I hope she's doing better. Hope she gets to come home soon. But thank you all for being here with me tonight. I so appreciate it when so many of my friends are here. She's doing good. Oh, that's right, Ginger. I forgot you had COVID too. You're feeling better. That's good. Boy, I'll tell you, so many people. That's one reason why I'm glad I don't work anymore. But, oh, Barbara, those darn migraines. I gotta find a magic pill that makes all you ladies that have the migraines, makes them go away permanently. Don't like when my friends are not feeling good. Yeah, let's open the door here. Now, I will tell you that the door is not perfect on this, but... Oh, we've never gone there for lunch, Jason. Yeah. Lunch, soup and salad. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yuck. But I hope it's making you feel better though, Peggy. So is that the, I forget what the name of that is. I've never had to use that. Jeff and I have both, I've had it twice. He's had it 3 times, but the second time I didn't feel that. The first time was not great, but the second time wasn't as bad. All right, let's flip this over. And this is coming along faster. Hi, Ann. Well, he was on here. I know he was out working on the deck. It's coming along really good. It's not going to be too much longer before he has it done. He was working on the stairs today. Oh, really? Oh, me too. You know, my husband had a few concussions when he was young, and he very rarely gets a migraine. He does get them, but they're very rare. I mean, I've known him for 10 years, and in the 10 years I've known him, maybe 3 at the most he's had. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, really? Your roommates had it 3. Oh, yeah. Paxlovid, that's it. Thank you, Claudette. I couldn't think of the name of it. Just wouldn't come to me. Yeah, I can understand that, Nancy. Yup. Yes, I've had every COVID vaccine that they've had out. Yup. And I avoided it for a long time. Yeah, it's not. You're right. You're right. It's not. It's not a true Italian restaurant. You are right. But I do love the seafood Alfredo, though. I do love it. But you're right. I did have formerly had. No, you're not the only one that dumpster dives. But this truly isn't the true sense of a dumpster dive. We have what's really called a transfer station where we bring our trash, and people will leave things there that they, that are still good, still maybe have a usefulness to them, but they don't want them anymore. So that's what I get. But so it's at our dump. If they call it a transfer station because technically they're taking the trash from there. You're not doing any more. Who said that? Claudette. No, how come, Claudette? I'm curious because we're scheduled to go get our flu shots in a couple weeks. But I've never had a problem with them. Never had a problem with any of the vaccines. And everybody, oh, come on. What do you mean a spring rooster 68? Now I take offense to that, Lady T. I'm 68. I take offense to that. I'm still a spring rooster. Oh, no problem, Loris. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you were having a nice chat with your sister. That's awesome. Oh, you're rheumatologist. Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh, you're right. I hear you there. I hear you there, but I guess I put a lot of trust in the scientists. I guess, But yeah, they did. They had to develop the vaccine very quickly because, so many people were losing their lives. But, wow, that's good. Oh, yeah, Cindy, I hear you. Is my beautiful Jen here? Did I miss my Jen? There she is. I missed her. Hi, my beautiful Jen. How are you? Yeah, I think we may only need one coat on this, which would be awesome. Because one coat is going to be real easy to do on this. A second coat is going to be a little tougher because you're going black on black. Yeah, but you had to do them back when, right, Trace? It only applies to men. Okay, well, Jeffrey's 68 too, so he might, Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Yeah, my opinion on that is, on the vaccine, is everybody has a choice to do it or not do it. So I chose to do them, and I've never had a problem. But, you know, the way I look at it too nowadays, you don't know. Oh, Beverly, thank you. Yeah, I know, Trace. I know they were. Mwah, thank you, Beverly. Let's see if I can do it. I probably can't send you a heart without putting my paintbrush down. There we go. Send you a heart. Yeah, you know, nowadays you don't know what you're getting in your food even, so it's craziness. But yeah, each to their own. Each to their own. Everybody has the right to do what they want. Really, Ruth? Wow. Yeah, no, everybody has the absolute right to decide for themselves. Absolutely. Yep. And, you know, like when I was working, he's not paying attention. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Beverly. Yeah, see. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's so much, there's a lot of controversy. Let's just say that. So, but I respect anybody's decision. Yes, that's right. It absolutely should be a choice, and that's that. I mean, even I mean, I've been through cancer, and what the chemotherapy does to your body. I mean, yeah, it cures the disease. Well, hopefully it cures it, but it also does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage to the body, and it increases. Yes, Claudette, you're right. But it also, chemotherapy also increases your risk of getting a second cancer by 11%. Hi, Ricky. How are you? I'll always remember that number from my doctor telling me that. So, you know, there's, you know, there's controversy with everything. Yeah, yep. I don't even know what's going on with, and at this point, I don't know that I would even get any more boosters. I mean, the thing is back when all that started, Jeffrey and I were cruisers, and we had to have them or we couldn't cruise. You couldn't cruise without being vaccinated. But for us, it wasn't an issue because, you know, but yeah, it's like everybody should be able to decide what they do and don't want, for sure. All right, let's see. I think before I end up getting all covered, whoops. Oh yeah, Loris, so me too. Same here, Loris. I have really bad tinnitus. I have to say it right. I don't know why I always want to say that word wrong, but I have really bad tinnitus from my chemotherapy, and tonight it's not bad, but boy, I'll tell you, the last few days it was bad. Yep, so I'll qualify because I'm a senior. Hi, Donna Sue. How are you, my sweet friend? How are you? Yeah, it's like, it's a chance you take, you know? I mean, without chemotherapy, you know, you're really taking a chance. And with it, it can cause other damage, but it can cause heart damage, but, you know, it can also save your life, and as it did mine, it saved mine. And would I have chosen any different if I could go back? Absolutely not. Even knowing, you know, even with the tinnitus and I'm good, Donna Sue. How are you doing, my friend? How was your little vacation? Did you have I'm guessing you're back home. There's my Kim. I was wondering where you were, my friend. How many people went and watched our Kim yesterday? If you didn't go watch her, go to her page, Wolf Den Decor. Come on your page, Kim, and watch her replay, because I'm not going to tell you what she made, but she made an adorable craft. Adorable. Hi, Christine. I do, sort of. Oh, it's okay, Kim. I'm only giving you a hard time. Hi, Susan. Last I heard just a little while ago is that Loretta is doing well. She's up and walking. And she only, I guess, had to have just a biopsy. They didn't have to do a resection or anything like that. She just had a biopsy, and they're waiting on results. That's true, Claudette. Yes. Oh, really, Nancy? From COVID, you got the... Oh, why am I getting drips there? Hold, please. Oh, no, I thought... Oh, I guess they're not drips. Okay. I think we're only going to need one coat, so hopefully this isn't going to take too much longer to get done here. Oh, okay, you're not home yet. Well, safe travels back home, my friend. I'm sure, Loris, it was because of what she had done, because anytime they're messing around with the lung, you know, there's a chance, I'm sure, for excessive bleeding and a pneumothorax. I'm sure there's, hi, Mary Grace, there's a lot of things that could happen. So I'm sure that it was strictly a precaution to keep an eye on her, because, yeah, when they're messing around with the lung, there's a lot of things that could happen. Yes. Oh, and he did end up having cancer, Kim. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope he's doing well. Really? That's interesting, Claudette. Yeah, exactly. Just because of the type of surgery, you know. It's just a precautionary thing. But Mr. Rick said she was doing good. She was up and walking, sitting in the recliner. So they're just waiting on results, and usually the results don't take too long. Awesome, Kim. Oh, that's wonderful. That's so wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, yeah, no, that was planned. That was planned. She knew she was going to be in ICU. Yep. As a matter of fact, I think she said that on the live, but I could be wrong, but I think she did say that. Yes. There you go. See, Ruth, you had it done too. Yeah. Perfectly normal that they put you there. And I think she said they keep you for 3 days. So she had it on Friday. She should be able to come home either tomorrow or Tuesday, I would think. So I'm sure that she will let everyone know when she's ready to what the results were. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. So if you're just hopping on, we are painting a lantern that I thrifted. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Cindy. Yup. Yes, Loretta's doing okay. Yes. Oh my God, all of a sudden my eyes got real blurry. They do that. Yes, she is doing okay. She's up and about in her room and she's walking and yes. And letting them wait on her. And that, I know the hospital that she's in because that's where I had my back surgery, and the nurses there are wonderful. They are absolutely wonderful. And, you know, it's like a restaurant as far as food goes. You get to just call and order food whenever you want. I've been good today. Thank you, Deb, for asking. Thank you, thank you. I make sure I get in all the little nooks and crannies here. So we're getting there. We're almost done with this part. And I do think maybe there might be a couple spots where we have to touch up. But other than that, I don't think we're going to need 2 coats on this. I do not think we are. I should have done underneath here. I do like this color though. This is a really, so it's called, again, if you just hopped on, it's called Obsidian. It's Obsidian. And it's Deco Art Extreme Sheen. And I did get it at Michael's. That's one thing I wanted to look at in Hobby Lobby, and I didn't think of it when I was there. I wanted to look at the folk art paint because there's one color that I'm running really low on, and my Michael's does not carry it. And I don't like to order it on Amazon because it's expensive on Amazon for some reason. I don't know why they charge so much for the folk art chalk paint. It's crazy what they charge. I don't know why, but they do. So what did everybody do today? Anybody do anything fun? I don't know if our Jason, I didn't see if he answered if he got any storm damage, because I know it was pretty close to him because they said Holyoke got hit pretty bad, and that's, I don't think, too far from where Jason is. So hopefully he didn't have any storm damage. We were lucky. We didn't, I think that north of us, I don't know if my Tracy's still here, but I did see that north of us got not a tornado or anything, but sounds like they did have some damage up north. All right. We're on the last leg here. I love painting. I don't know about you guys, but I love painting. I find it really relaxing. Oh, awesome, Teresa. But it also gives us a chance to chit-chat. Oh, I saw the pictures. I saw the picture, Tracy. Oh, okay, you're near Sturbridge, Jason. Okay. No damage. That's great. Oh, I was, oh, nice, Trace. Got a lot of flooding. I was happy to be there, Kim. I was so glad. I mean, I ended up not going to my class reunion. And the funny thing was that I was looking at pictures that some of my former classmates posted online, and I think I told everyone that I only went to this high school for 1 year, and I was looking at the pictures and I didn't recognize 90% of the people. I had no clue who they were. And it wasn't because of that they've aged or whatever. I just, I didn't know that many people in my class. I knew the ones that I came, that came from the school that I did go to. But let's see if I can not get covered here. But yeah. So I really don't feel bad that I didn't go. I really don't. I mean, there was a couple people there that I probably would have liked to have seen, but when you don't, people that move away and you don't communicate with them because they weren't somebody that you were really, friendly with to begin with, it's like, I don't know, I was kind of like, I don't think they miss me either, so. All right, I'm just going to dry this just a tad so I can move it a little easier. Hi, Jen. Oh, there you go. See? So she's doing well then. She may come home tomorrow. Thank you, Jen, for letting us know that. So prayers answered for our friend. She must be doing well. Get this handle dry and then we can move it. Yes, that is awesome. That is awesome, awesome news. All right. I'm going to move that up there. I don't think it'll be in anyone's way. And we're going to get to putting our stuff on the glass. So I just want to not get any black paint. Yes, thank you for letting us know that. You got the same notice. Yes, everybody's going to feel better now. I'm sure I did too, but I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb. So yes, there is, Sharon. And we are about to decorate the glass. We're going to put some rub-ons on the glass. So let me, without knocking over I got the glass right here. So now one piece is smaller, which is our door piece. So let's do that piece first, because that one, the door piece is smaller. So let me pull these out. So this again is the Cozy Fall Farmhouse from Essential Stencil. And let's see what we got. No, I think it was adorable, Kim. I loved it. I think it was beautiful. No, you have nothing to be ashamed of or feel bad about, because it was really cute. Yes, I did. Took the glass out, washed it. So let's see what will fit. Oh, okay. Hi, Amanda. How are you? What do we want to put on the door? Let's see. Maybe just this cute little pumpkin pie. That might be cute. Or the little, oh, I know, the little pile of leaves. Let's put the leaves on the door. Let me get my scissors here without burning myself again. There we go. Come on. All right. Now, the only thing with when you're doing these on the glass is that you're not going to be, you have to put them on the front side, and you're not going to be able to seal them because there's nothing you can really put over glass. It's not going to create some kind of a film. So you just want to wipe it with maybe just a damp cloth if you get fingerprints or something on it, but you don't want to get it in a situation where, you know, your transfer might come off. So let's get this right in the center. And that looks about good. Good morning, Francis. How are you, my beautiful friend? Yeah, it moved on me. How is your weather? Are you getting warmer now that you're heading into spring? I hope it's getting warmer for you. And these go down, watch them make a liar out of me, but they usually go down very nice on glass. You been dozing in your chair? Oh, nice. That's nice, Deb. That's you. Go right ahead and doze, my friend. You go right ahead. You did too much partying last night, huh? Okay. There is our first one. There's our first one. Let's see if I can show that without that reflecting. Set that one aside. I have to be careful because these are, the edges are very sharp on some of these pieces of glass. Just a little bit better. Well, I'm glad it's getting better. So I guess this piece of glass is in rough shape, but I'm going to do it that way. Because I think, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to just make sure with this cracked piece. Yeah, when I get that in there, that's going to be hidden. All right, let's pick out the other three we want to use. So, I love this little stack, if it'll fit with the pumpkin. Oh, yeah. So, we'll use that one. And then, what else is going to fit? That one will fit. We may lose a little bit of it. Let's see what we have here. We need 3 more. Oh, these little cats are cute. They'll fit perfect. All right, let's use the little kitties. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you had a nice time. I wish these little puppy dogs would fit because we got the kitties. I mean, they will. Well, yeah. We could do the kitties and then the puppy dogs on the other side. Like that one. We're going to lose too much on that one. So let's do, yeah, we'll do the kitties and we'll do the puppy dogs and we'll do the little stack with the sweater and the hat. do this one. It's good. Oh, yeah, Jeffrey's outside. I hear him starting up his quad. So, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. It's getting dark, so he's going to be packing it in. Okay. So, let's get our kitties on. Oh, I don't need that one either. All right, these kitties are going to fit just perfect. So, a little bit different schedule for me this week. I will be live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I'll be in the Grace Creations Sunflower event. So I hope that a bunch of you can join me tomorrow night. And then I'll be live again that's Monday. Tuesday night, I'll be live in the Stand Tall group. There's my beautiful Kelly. How are you, my sweet, beautiful friend? I did catch your replay, Miss Kelly, that tray is gorgeous. And everything else you did, those tags. Oh my gosh, you inspired me. I want to do some of those wood tags. I have some wood tags, and I've been wondering what to do with them, and now I kind of know. They were beautiful. But everything you do is beautiful, just like you. Just like you, my friend. Now, our friend Kim, that's here, our Kim Wolf has joined the Stand Tall Crafting group. So you'll be getting to see her on some Tuesdays or Thursdays. I'm not sure how soon she's going to be on. I don't know if there's anything left available for September, so I don't know if she'll be on in September or October, but she has agreed to join the group, so that's pretty awesome. All right, there's our little kitty cats. Aren't they cute? How cute is that? Oh my gosh, so cute. Hi, Kathy Marie. How are you? It has been a while. Oh no, you haven't been feeling good. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're better. All right, let's get our little puppy dogs on. Now, we're going to lose a little bit of the leaves, but not much. Starting in October. Awesome. Yeah, because I think September is full. So awesome. Aren't they adorable, Teresa? These little puppy dogs are adorable too. We'll lose just a little bit of the leaves, but that's it. We're not going to lose any of the pumpkins or so that right there. Let me just pull my little kitties over because I like to try to get them at the same height if I can. I think right about there. All right, that looks good. I know, and I'm not into dogs. I love cats. But yeah, those two little kitties are adorable. Kelly Rose, welcome. Thank you for being here. Kelly, I don't know. I am thinking you are new to my page. You're a big dog person. I mean, I don't dislike them. I just don't want to own one. Kim, come in on your page name so people can give you a follow, my friend. Her page is Wolf, spelled W-O-L-F-E, Wolf Den Decor. Wolf Den Decor. But yes, always come in on your page name, Miss Kim. We got to build your following up there, girlfriend. Now, I don't know if she has Telegram or not, or any of that, but she's kind of just getting herself established in the crafting world. She did a live, I want to say it was around Christmas time last year. Thanks, Teresa, for putting that in. You love dogs. I love dogs too, as long as they belong to somebody else. My sister had 3 dogs and I love them, but I just am not one to I just don't want to own one, and that's okay. Not everybody wants to, right? Not everybody wants to. There she is. So there's our Kim's page, Wolf Den Decor. So give her a follow. Give her a follow. Hi, Sue. How are you, my friend? How are you tonight? Good to see you. All right, last one, and then we can start getting this together and giving it a little bit of decoration. And we'll be done. All right, I love this one with it's got a blanket, a sweater, and a hat piled up, and then some pumpkins on the bottom. This is so cute. I'm good, Sue. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're great. I'm so sorry I've been missing you. I've been trying to catch some of your replays. I know you're busy right now trying to sell your home, and you're moving, building a new home, so you got a lot going on. Oh, no. You know, I think I remember that now that you say that, Kathy. Oh, no, Kathy. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, my friend. That's terrible. That is terrible. That is a big adjustment to have to go through. Well, lots of prayers and love for you, my friend. Ugh. I wish I could heal the world. Ugh. And was it a auto accident, or because that just gets me going when I hear that it's an auto accident, because people drive so terrible, so carelessly. There's no need for any accidents to happen. All right, I'm going to just hit this with a little more heat, but I don't think we need any more coats on this. I don't think we do. I think it's absolutely fine like it is. Now, once we decorate it, I will probably, you know, after it's decorated on the areas that are exposed, I'll put a sealer on it, but I don't need to do that right now. We can seal it after the fact. I know, that's so terrible. Ugh. You just never know, you know. You step out the door of your house and you just don't know what's going to happen. Hey, my Corey. Thank you, Patty. So again, the black is called Obsidian. It's Obsidian, and it's a deco art It's called Extreme Sheen Metallic Paint. It's really a pretty, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a pretty color. It almost has a little bit of a grayish tone to it, but I do really like it. Oh, my eyes just lately, they're not, I can't see good with my glasses on. I can't see good with my glasses off. I don't know what's going on with them. All right, that feels pretty good. And like I said, we definitely do not need any more. Sure, double dipping's allowed on my page. It sure is. It sure is. Miss Corey, you're always double dipping. I know I can't do that when I'm in the house because I keep my iPad in my craft space. So when I'm in the house, I can only watch on my phone. That's it. Because I don't have a computer. Oh, she's amazing. Corey is absolutely amazing. No two ways about it. Oh, that girl she is a special lady. Don't break the glass, Giselle. All right, let's get our glass pieces in. So these are a little tricky, so bear with me. I think we'll put the one with the, oh, I didn't show you that one. That's the last one we did with the little blanket, a sweater, and a hat. Isn't that cute? And I think we'll do that, put that one in the back. Oh, I got a spot I missed. Did I miss? I missed a whole spot there. Well, that's not good. That's right, Corey. I don't think that's going to matter. Because I don't think that's going to even show once we get the glass in. Now, this can be a little tricky, getting our glass pieces back in. And they have little, hey, Mary Lou. They have little tabs in here. I've got to get that. There, get that tab down. That one's good. All right. So yes, they're little stinkers to get in here. You got to get it just right. Come on. There we go. First one in. Just want to get something I can push the tabs down with. First piece in. Now we'll get our little puppies and kittens on the sides. Whoop. I will, Sharon. I will. It's tricky getting these back in here. It is tricky. It's the last piece that's going to be the hardest. should have gone the other way. Get over the... Now I'm stuck. Just have to take my time. Come on. There, I want it to get back out. I've got to get the bottom in first, past the little candle holder in there. There we go. Gotta go. I'm sure there's an easy angle to come in and do this at, but there we go. All right, number 2 in. Now, the door is simple. It's the last one that's going to be a little bit of a bugger, I think. All right, wish me luck. Well, look at that. That one went right in. I guess I went in at the right angle that time. And painting this black, it's hard to see in there where the tabs are. And I didn't get behind that tab, so we're going to have to just touch a little bit there, but that's okay. Why does that piece not look like it's in right? Oh, that's not quite in. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There. It wasn't quite dropped down where it should be. But it is now. All right, and let's get our door piece in. Come on. Oh, that's bizarre. I see the problem. Come on, get down in there. Huh. Something is weird here. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Okay, that's a real snug fit. That's why. All right, there's our door piece. Okay. So there's our lantern itself. So there's the front and our kitties and our little stack and our doggies. All right, let's do the fun stuff. So this is the front. And I've got all kinds of stuff. So let's start with, let's get some of these blue leaves from the Dollar Tree. Thank you. Hi, Connie. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put some of these blue flowers as the base. Thank you. Oh, it's going to get even prettier. But I think that I want a couple of these as the base. Thank you, Kathy. Well, it's going to be even prettier pretty soon. Let's hope anyway. It is a wonderful lantern. I mean, I always, when I pick stuff up at my transfer station, I always wish that I could know who dropped these things off and show them what I did with it. Hi, Sheila. You know, I'd love to be able to go back to them and say, look what I did with those rusty, crusty old lanterns that you dropped off at the transfer station. How are you, my beautiful Sheila? All right, I think we'll just put 2 of those on. Or do we want to go all the way around? Yeah, why not? Let's get one of these smaller ones maybe. I love you too, my beautiful Sheila. You're so sweet. Yes, where's our Deborah Lynn? You know, I want you guys to take note of this because she's always given me such a hard time on her lives, but yet she doesn't show up on mine half the time. So I don't think she should be cussing me out. You're doing good. She always cusses me out if I sometimes I'm watching and I get up to go to the ladies' room, and that's when she, oh, Kathy, you're welcome. I will be praying for you all the time, my friend. She's always giving me a hard time because, you know, that's right at the moment when she'll start. Oh, I know what I wanted to do before I do that too. I was thinking, I don't know how this will look, but I got this cording, and I really love this cording. I got it last night at Hobby Lobby. And can you see the color in that? I don't know how well that, yeah, it shows up. I was thinking maybe it would be pretty to put that down in the sides here. I think that would be really pretty down there. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to do that. I think that'll look really pretty there. Now, I can't put it, or yeah, I can. Yeah, that won't interfere with the door. So, yeah, I think we're going to do it. I think it'll be really cute. So let's do that. Oh, I think I'm going to need some more paint. Yes, I did get to go to Hobby Lobby, Corey. Yes, ma'am. I did. The hubby is a good sport. He sat in the car, though. He didn't want to come in. he stayed in the car. So I, you know, kind of hurried up. I don't know how long I was in there for, but I didn't want to take a lot of time because I knew he was waiting. But then he got to go to Home Depot, but he didn't find anything there. Not that he was looking for anything fun. He was looking for some stuff to work on the deck with, but he didn't find what he was looking for. All right, that looks cute on there. I like that. But let me cut the pieces. I didn't get a lot of stuff, no. Now, if I was rich, which I didn't win the lottery last night, so if I had, I would have probably bought the store, but I got, you know, I got some cute things. I got some cute things, so that was good. Now, also, I think I'm going to post. Hi, Karen Jean. How are you? You're cleaning? Sounds like fun. I think I'm going to post a silent auction because, hi, Donna, because you can see behind me, I have no room again. I have no room. So I may very well put up a silent auction again because this girl's got to empty the house or the cottage. So I will let you know if I do that, but I have a feeling that because I don't know when we could do an in-person auction. So I'll probably post a silent auction and I'll have, you know, the starting bids. Posted below the pictures. But like I said, I will let you know if I'm going to do that. I saw that. There was, though, $1 million winner in my state, in Massachusetts, and we haven't checked our tickets yet, so wouldn't that be cool if we won $1 million? There was $1 million winner in Massachusetts. But there was a lot. I think I counted $13 million winners. So that's pretty cool. I'd be happy with $1 million. We don't know. I don't think they come this far north. I mean, the closest I've heard of Pop Shelf is Tennessee. So yeah, I like that. What do you guys think about that? I like that on there, that cording. I think it looks cute on there. Yes, I know. I heard that. Yeah, I could do that. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I may just do another live auction because the live auctions seem to work better for me. So I may just do a live auction. Wow. Yeah, I've heard, what did I hear about Pop Shelf? Thanks, Roger. All right, I'm just going to start building up on this. So we're just going to start building. So I'm just going to go. I forgot somebody said who Pop Shelf is owned by. I don't remember. But somebody. But yeah, I've heard that. I think that, what's her name? I'm trying to think of her first name now. And I'm trying to think of her page. Because Celebration Company, Kayla, she she has a Pop Shelf and shops there a lot. She talks about Pop Shelf. All right, so let's see. I pulled out all sorts of flowers here. I've got some blue. I did get these at Hobby Lobby last night. These pretty medallion flowers in the blue. Dollar General. That's what I was going to say. I wasn't sure if that was right, but that's what I was thinking. All right. Well, let me grab. I got all kinds of stuff over here. So let me just bring it over and we'll just start building. Oh, let me stand up. Yeah, Dollar General. That's what I heard. It's like a more high-end. That's what I think I heard. Yep. All right. Let's do some of these little. That pops off. I'm just going to go to town here and you guys chit chat and, oh, it did really. See, I haven't had a chance to catch her in a while. I don't know why. I just haven't, but okay. Because I know she used to always shop there. Yep. Well, that's too bad. So apparently they weren't getting enough business. Apparently. Nope. Oh, really, Cindy? I'll tell you, my Dollar General, it used to be awful, 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 awful. It was like an accident waiting to happen. There was so much stuff on the floors, boxes, just, you had to walk over or trip on stuff. It was crazy. And I used to say that to the clerks there. I would say, you know what? This is an accident waiting to happen. And they got a new manager. And the store is lovely now. He has cleaned that place up so beautifully. So that was really good to see. That was really good to see that happen because that store was a disaster. God. Some of these are so thin, the green part on them, that when you put, what are the blues coordinating with? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, my friend? Oh, really? Okay. So they're incorporating the Pop Shelf merchandise into the Dollar General stores. Is that what they're doing? Well, I'll tell you, mine was Lady T, but luckily they had got a new manager, and I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Thanks, Corey. No, Michael's. Yep, I think all these florals I've got out here are from Michael's. Yep. Let's get some of this yellow in here. But yeah, he's this new manager has done a wonderful job cleaning the store up. I mean, you go in there now and there's nothing on the floor. Everything is on the shelves. It looks lovely. It looks really beautiful. All right, let's get... I love these little tiny ones that I get from Michael's. I love these. They had them last year too. That's when I got most of them, I think, was last year. Gotta hold some of these down for a minute. We're gonna be long tonight, but that's okay. Thank you for staying with me. I don't know if I want to put some of these white in. Why not? Oh, no, there is no blue. No, I just picked blue, but no, there's no blue in the pictures. There's mostly yellows and oranges. But blue is such a popular color for the fall. I just wanted to bring that blue in. Yep. Thanks, Nancy. Let's see. Yeah, I love bringing the blue in. Let's get some of these over here. And when I do these, I just build them up. Just put them in. Is my Jody here? Hi, my Jody. How are you, sweetie? How's my Jody tonight? Let's get another white one. Thanks, Sheila. I do too. Well, you all know that Jeffrey loves the blue. Jeffrey loves the blue. Yeah, the only time I ever heard of that pop shelf was from Kayla from, let's see, let's maybe get a couple of these from Celebration Company. That's the only time I ever heard of pop shelf because we don't have them around here. Thanks, Lady T. Want to keep building it up. I need another, maybe this one. And then you can use your flowers to kind of hide where you attach the smaller stems, to kind of hide those stems. Hide the ugly. Hi, Connie. Oh, I said hi to you, but hi again. You have them in Texas. Gotta get something in between there. It does take a light. I was going to put a tea light in there, but you absolutely could put a pumpkin in there. You sure can. You sure can. Oh, let's get some of this on here. I did, Jody. I found, nothing out of the ordinary. Some ribbon, a small thing of ribbon, some twine, some lace, couple of surfaces. I got these. Nothing, just kind of everyday stuff. Now, I do have some berries here. I got some of these little berries. And I hate it when they stick together. When I want just a piece of them and they all stick together. There we go. So let's put that one there. And I've got some white and green. Was she? Well, I put mine away, but, you know, I didn't get anything, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Some welcome words. Oh, you did. Nice. I know a lot of people, I can't get into doing anything different. I've got some acorns here too. Maybe I'll stick a little acorn right here. That might be cute stuck in there. Yeah, I kind of like that. Hi, Mary. How are you? Let's stick that little acorn in there. Need some more in here. Let's see. What can we put there? Maybe, nope. Let's put one of these there. So if you guys are not committed to anything tomorrow evening, I'll be on at 7 o'clock in a sunflower event with Grace Creations. So I'm looking forward to that. Come on, little acorn, stay there. That should be fun. All right, I think. I bought spools of it, Jody, but I don't know. I didn't look to see if they sold it by the yard, but they do have, you know, spools of it. I've got that handy so I can show you guys what I got for lace. I don't know, but I'm thinking I'm about done. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I'm thinking I like it where it is. I don't know what else I would put in there. I think it's good. Maybe I want to get something right there. Not that. Maybe one of these. Hi, Wanda. Thank you. Let's put one of these over here. Thank you, Roger. Thanks, Peggy. Thanks, Joan and Ginger. Thank you, ladies. Thanks, Jerry. All right. I'm thinking that I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's got plenty on there. So there's all the sides. I think it's got plenty. I don't want to overwhelm it and have it get, you know, too crazy. Now, I had, at least I thought I did, well, maybe I didn't. I thought I didn't even use these. Let me just see. Now we could put something up on the top here, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I'm thinking a little pumpkin on the top might be cute with something on it. Let me just hold that thought. Hold that thought. Maybe this might be cute on the top. I got a little white pumpkin. We could put a little, yeah, there you go. I just came around and saw a pumpkin. Put something underneath it and put the pumpkin, a small bow. Yup, we could do that too. All right, let's see. I've got that I brought out. Let's make a bow and see. Just a little like shoestring bow. Oh, it's single-sided. Darn. That makes life difficult. Oh, good, Risha. Yeah, they said we weren't going to be able to see it because it already happened. For one thing, it happened at 1:30 this afternoon. They said while the sun or the moon was, daytime. They said in North America we wouldn't be able to see it. I was reading about it today, but it doesn't mean the moon won't still turn red, right? So yeah, let us know if you see anything. So we could put the bow up here on the handle. Put one on each side because I don't like the idea of it. I don't think I like the bow. I don't think I like it. I'm thinking the pumpkin because it won't be in the way of the handle. Moss, yeah. Yes, I think that would be cute. Let me grab some. My favorite thing in the whole world. Hi, Linda. Yes, I'm glad you caught me live too, my friend. I'm just kind of finishing up. Might be a little too much. So yeah, if we put some moss in the pumpkin. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. See that? Great minds. Great minds, right? I just want to make sure that's down good. I want to kind of separate it a little in the center if we're going to put that pumpkin on there because I don't want it to get in the way of the handle. Yep, so that'll work. But I'm thinking the pumpkin is a little stark and light, but I don't have... I have some orange ones, but I think they're too small. These are too small, I think. I don't know. Let's see. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No, I think that's cute. I like the orange better because I think the white is a little too stark. But I think that's cute, the orange. And then maybe, just thinking if I want to stick anything underneath there before. Yeah, I do too. I like the orange better. I mean, we could have done, right, paint over it. Yep. But I think I like the orange. And I'm just wanting to maybe put a couple of these little, see if I got one more. I get that. Oh, maybe some of this. There. Yep, definitely the orange is better. And I think I like this little bit of greenery stuck underneath it. Let me just cut these down a little. And we'll just put 3 of these down underneath. We're almost there. Almost. So thank you so much for sticking with me, and stuck to my cutters here. I really appreciate you all being here tonight. There, just a little bit of something sticking out from underneath. Get our little pumpkin in there. We'll just nestle him right in. Yeah, it would, a blue would have been cute. I did have some little white ones that I could have painted, but I do like the orange. I did, Corey. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have the little blue sprigs coming out from underneath it. So there we are. There. We got it. We got it. I think that it is perfect. Now, I do have, now you could put a little pumpkin on the inside for sure, but it is set up for a tea light. And I have one right, I just so happen to have one. So let's put the little tea light in. And close her up. Whoop. The closure on this is a little stubborn, but it does close. There we have it. So you can see, can you see? Yep, you can see the tea light. I got glue strings galore here, but thank you. But yeah, the tea light is really cute in there, but you could put something a little bit taller in there. You could put, thanks Trace, you could put a pumpkin in there. You could put whatever you want inside, whatever you want. But I think that with the tea light in there, it's cute. I think it's adorable. So we've got our little kitty cats and our little sweater stack and our puppy dogs, and then just our fall leaves on the front door. So yeah, so there we are, almost 2 hours later. But thank you. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Look at what she did to me. She's shooting me with arrows, and I'm sending you back hearts. I didn't even know you were here. Little acorns, yeah, all kinds of things. You could even put, I have some acorns right here. So you could even, with the light in there, you could even scatter these little acorns inside of there. You could put like a little squirrel was in there storing their acorns, right? Yep. Or some little pumpkins. I have some little tiny pumpkins too that would show up better. The acorns are dark, so they don't show up real well. But I have these little small pumpkins that you could scatter in here. We could put those in the corners with our little tea light. Hi, Nee. How are you? How are you, my sweet friend? I'm so glad you're back to crafting, girl. There we go. So we got some little pumpkins in there now. So you could, I don't know how well you can see them, but got some little pumpkins. You can put whatever you want in there, but I think that came out adorable. Not bad for trash to treasure, right? From the local dump to somebody's home, hopefully. But yeah, I just love going there. I used to laugh at my husband when he'd go there and pick up stuff that, you know, he would bring home, and I'd be like, why are you bringing that home? But, you know, and then I started doing it. So go figure, go figure. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. You are awesome to stay with me for this long. I so much appreciate it. At least, you know, when I'm in an event, you only have to put up with me for an hour, right? So I hope you all have a wonderful week, a great sleep tonight, a week full of many blessings. And please join me tomorrow night if you can at 7 p.m. Eastern time in the Grace Creations event group for sunflowers. So I have a cute project planned for tomorrow night, so I'll hopefully see you then. So in the meantime, just remember I love you all, and I'll see you real soon. Have a great night, everyone. Mwah. Love you so much.